go. It's universe. Here is the photo he sent me. Okay, I will definitely check that out. I'm gonna go inside the building after I collect this. I'll check that out. I wonder what animals I'm missing, though. So let me go back inside. We don't want to stay in the storm and have our shields completely eaten alive by this storm. So let's just save really quickly before anything horrible happens. Because that's also something we don't want. Been wandering around, finding animals. Okay. Alright, let me check this out. Mr. Universe. Huh. That's actually really cool. That's a really cool picture, Mr. Universe. And I just hope at some point they make aliens do more than just sit there. I know. I really hope they at least, like, walk around in the buildings. Like, even if there was, like, a Korvax just typing on this thing and then moving, sat down here, typed on this, and just moved around. It'd be better than him just, like, for example, sitting on this chair and be like, hi. Just to add that, like, extra level of immersion that gives the universe more life to it. I'm sure maybe one day, if that's possible. It is a small studio too, but maybe all in due time. Extreme night toxicity. I don't remember that being a thing. And have a terminal that he types or on something. Yeah, exactly. Ouch. Or like something like I was like to kind of like combine your idea. Like he moves to the terminal, and the terminal connects a robot that he controls, and that robot like does all the manual labor around the camp or something. Maybe the same thing for space stations. Like robots can be moving around in the space station, like kind of like how you have the astrobots in Star Wars all around like ships and stuff, just driving around doing whatever space robots do. Maybe moving crates and stuff, or doing stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. Shrooms! You can make acid! You can sell acid on the... Ooh, titanium. Let's get some rid of this mordite. Okay. Iron is good. Okay. Thought I saw titanium there. Somewhere. I don't remember where. But I saw it for a specific... I hope they use something big with portals. Yeah. I really wonder what the hell what the portals are going to be for, man. Because they obviously put them in the game for some intention. They didn't just put them there just because. I'm sure they have some meaning or some sort of capability in the future, if not now. So I wonder what they're gonna do. So we already have portals that can take us back to base. So I wonder what else. That takes you to the planets that are completely different than what we're used to. Maybe. Maybe what it could do... I think it'd be too much work for Hello Games, but maybe what it could do is, like, it could send us to planets that Hello Games, they themselves have made, like, they're not procedurally generated. So it could be, like, unique planets or unique star systems that, like, they're hidden. And we have to solve the puzzle of the portals in the future, and they, like, take us to these unique planets that were specifically designed by Hello Games themselves. As opposed to procedural generation. I think that'd be kind of cool. So that's a cool idea, Stripes. Not to steal your thunder or anything, but I do agree with you on that. Oh shit. I could take Sunita then. Or take us back in time during the alien race wars. Yeah. It's funny that you bring up time too, because maybe it could bring us to the alien race wars too, but maybe it could bring us, like, for example, this planet here is a toxic wasteland. If I could, maybe, what if I was to step in a portal, hypothetically speaking, and it brings me back to a time on the same planet, but it's just like a rainforest, and it was like this, like, thousands of years ago, millions of years ago, at one point in the game's universe. So it'd be kind of cool to going back in time and, like, exploring planets to what they used to be too. So I mean, that's another idea, I suppose. But the alien race wars would be cool too. Something to do with the factions would be fun. Ow. Bug off. Let me just check this link here. Also, wow. I've seen a lot of those animals, Mr. Universe. The ones that, like, have, like, huge bodies but tiny, tiny heads. They're funny to look at, but thought these were raptors for a second. I got really excited. Stop moving. Jesus Christ, you guys are fast. Oh jeez, stop it. All I want to do is scan them, and they refuse to be scanned. Or take us back. I remember when they talked about the center and thought that when you went to the center, it would take you to an Earth-like, Earth-like planet that Hello Games made by hand, and it was the only way you could meet other people. And because I thought it was a center of the universe, not galaxy. Fair enough, Mr. Universe. I'm not too sure, to be honest, with that whole concept. Because it'd be cool if that's what the center was. Maybe that will be what happens in the center in the future. Maybe they just need to finish it, because remember, Sony did pressure them to release an unfinished game. It was fun. It was fine the way it released, in my opinion, of course, because I love No Man's Sky, but ow. Leave me alone. Goddamn space badger. Fucking Christ. But maybe they'll work on it and capitalize on it. Oh my god, yes. We have space pixies. It's hilarious. Such tiny wings and such a huge body, look at it. That's fucking funny. How many animals do I have left? Just one. Okay. Platinum. But I don't know if it sounds like old to say, well, not old to say, but like just cliche to say, because a lot of people, when No Man's Sky first came out, well, there really is no end to No Man's Sky. That much is certain, that it just keeps on going on and on forever. But there's 255 galaxies, so what I think is maybe like when someone eventually reaches 255 galaxy, or somewhat, that's the true ending in the game, because note that Sean Murray said universe, not galaxy, and every time you travel to the center, you enter a different galaxy, not universe. So, I mean, that's what I think, but I could be wrong. I don't know. There's really no ending, though. So, I guess we'll have to wait until someone goes really far, I suppose. But me, on the other hand, I'm fine with the Euclid for now. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. I'll probably stop by the center and like make a little hub dedicated to me, make a Ruizbros hub, so a lot of people can just find me really easy, and then I'll probably just go to the center really quickly. Not really quickly, but when I decide to. Because it was the center of the universe, not galaxy, and that you could freely travel the universe, but you can't. You have to warp there. Because the galaxy and star systems are like huge levels. 258. Oh, okay, so there's 258 galaxies, not 255. Okay, fair enough. Well, I stand corrected. But I suppose we'll see. Because you never know. It's a pretty kick-ass view. There's a red dot. I think it's a storm animal too, so. Oh. It's another. It's like one of those animals that Peace found. Mr. Universe. Just with little pixie wings and. Huge body but small head.
Extreme toxicity detected.
What? Oh. Before, I don't know, I have about 100 things I want to do in the Euclid galaxy before I move on to the center. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't feel like leaving the center or the Euclid in any time soon. Like, besides, I still need to max my ship out and get a 48 slot freighter for oh, there's the last species. Okay. So I want to like have myself prepared if I'm going to do that. But I suppose you have to build your base again once you go to another system or something. Because I don't think your base comes with you. I know your freighter does, but not your base. I don't think anyway. I could be wrong. It's a 48 Sentinel warship. That'd be pretty sick. I have an 18 slot Sentinel warship, but I would love to have a 48 slot Star Destroyer or something. Can transfer this over there. I do need more iron though. That's not iron, I thought that was a rock. Okay, I think that's all the animals, so we can go back to my ship. And we can probably go back, or we could mine this stuff. I play creative, so I don't have to worry about slots and stuff, but it would still be nice. Yeah. But you don't have to worry about slots in creative, Mr. Universe? It's the first time I've ever... I never knew that. Well, seeing how we're right beside some semitogen, I feel like it'd be a waste if we don't mine it. So... let's just do that really quickly, I suppose. And one as well. Stuff is somewhat valuable anyway, but because you have no need to get resources. Fair enough. Because you can like, do you spawn resources on command in survival mode? Because creative mode, Mr. Universe. Because I've never played creative. Actually, never played creative in any game I've ever really played. Unless I'm testing things out. Like in Minecraft, if I'll play Minecraft and I want to test out a creation, I'll play my testing world, which is a creative world, but that's about it. So, you know what, we're gonna